Crypto experts are telling us Ethereum will beat Bitcoin. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your cup or stein of coffee. I want to have a look at this article from news.com.au discussing, well, advice from crypto experts. Apparently Ethereum is a better buy than Bitcoin, says the biggest US bank. Now, I mine Ethereum, everyone. Right now, I literally have a computer sitting behind me mining Ethereum. I've got another computer mining some Ethereum, and it's profitable at the moment because, well, the graphics cards I need for my work. I'm an architect, so I need renders. So it's worth me spending big money on graphics cards just to be able to get a render or a few, high-quality animations out in a couple of hours as opposed to days. And the ironic thing is, I'll play on all the computer with crappier graphics cards for my recreation playing games. But anyway, so I've got the graphics cards, so I might as well use them to mine some Ethereum with me. And I've been using that as part of my pocket money investing, buying dividend-paying shares over the years. Once it gets a certain point, I'll flip it, chuck it into some shares. Because, well, long-term, I'm a little skeptical about the benefit of Ethereum. Okay, now let's have a look at this tweet here that I think is something we all need to keep in mind by Nicholas Weaver. So, Web3 is an outright fraud to justify cryptocurrencies. You still need all the normal infrastructure, so no removal of gatekeepers. But the cryptocurrency part is pathetically inefficient and overpriced. Let's run the numbers for Ethereum, shall we? Compute-wise, Ethereum costs $250 per second for a computer, with about 1/5000th the power of a Raspberry Pi. Now, if you're not familiar with the Raspberry Pi, they're tiny little computers that people buy to program everything from gadgets, devices, even routers. They're really cool. A lot of the homebrew community does. More people build with these tiny computers. An EC2 micro instance costs approximately $10 per month, and it's vastly more powerful. This is 7 orders of magnitude more expensive for vastly less compute. Okay, so this is one thing. With Ethereum, you're able to you add smart contracts and use the computing power of the decentralized network. But I just know from using Azure how cheap it is to get decentralized access to servers all around the world to run all my SQL databases and all of those programs that I've developed. So, what legitimate business would run anything on Ethereum? Think about it. If you're running a business and you want to deploy a web service, would you look to Ethereum rather than Azure or Amazon or any other service from a reputable company, rather than having it decentralized all over the place? Sure, there are advantages of it, but it's so expensive. Would it be worth it? Just get some more servers. Have one in Sydney, have one in Melbourne, have one in New York. Storage-wise, you can only store 3 kilobytes per second. So storing 3 kilobytes costs $250 as well. Or the same cost as storing 1 terabyte for a year on Amazon S3. Or buy a 1 terabyte M2 SSD. Oh, yeah, you could get 1 terabyte for that. I've got 3 M2s in my computer, which is a problem with the graphics cards, unfortunately. But yeah, I should have bought a bit bigger motherboard, but still. So here we are once again, 8 to 9 orders of magnitude more expensive. And he finishes with, bro, my favorite shitcoin is X cheaper, okay? Let's say it's 2 orders of magnitude cheaper to use because nobody wants to actually use it. That is still 6 times or more orders of magnitude worse, 100,000 times worse than a conventional solution. And he's right on the money, everyone, with the actual business case for it. I was thinking maybe for contract administration, where you'd use this as a process to manage the different stages of a contract, hard code in certain hold points and checkpoints, but still I don't know if it would be the best system to do it. But before we go through this, let's have a look here. We'll jump over here and look at the current crypto prices. Bitcoin is sitting at $54,700. And sure, in the last few days, it's taken a bit of a dive. but it's still $54,000, guys. And that's USD. So it's better with Australian. And if we have a look at Ethereum, it's still $4,100, and it's slowly creeping back up. It again has taken a bit of a dive from $4,500. So, yeah, okay. It's followed the market. The cryptocurrencies are they're aligned with the stock market, aren't they? Remember the argument people made that they were a non-correlated asset? So you go into cryptos because it's separate from the market? Well, not anymore. So let's have a look at this article. America's biggest bank has revealed the cryptocurrency they're naming as a better bet than Bitcoin. As popular as Bitcoin is, America's biggest bank, JPMorgan, thinks Ethereum is a better bet. Analysts at JPMorgan stated in a recent report that Ethereum's numerous uses like peer-to-peer lending and NFTs, peer-to-peer lending of crypto, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, should help it maintain its value in a climate of rising interest rates. Ethereum's value is being led by its technology. It is expected to be used in the future for the creation of any metaverse, an online world where people can game, work, and communicate in a virtual environment, often using a virtual reality headset that has recently become more widely known due to Facebook. Okay, sure, yeah. You think they'll go with Ethereum for that? No, well, wait for the comments from the XRP bros, from the Ripple bros. Okay. The JPMorgan report comes in the midst of a sudden stock market crash that has some investors concerned, reports The Sun. Yahoo Finance reports that a new and more transmittable variant of COVID-19 identified in South Africa may have something to do with the market drop. Well, the market, you know what, I'll bring that up, guys. I'll bring that up. Let's have a look. We'll go to trading economics. Because, yeah, the market has dropped. We'll go to, what one? US 500? So look at that drop. Guys, we've definitely had a drop. But look at what we had back in 2020, guys. We have to go to 5 years now. Oh, boy. There we go. So, yeah, we haven't quite reached the hysteria that we had in the past, everyone. I mean, look at that crash. There you go. I mean, is that what we're looking? Is that what we're seeing? And what happened after that? I mean, are you concerned? It depends. Are you a trader or are you a long-term investor when you're buying your shares? You know, are you buying companies that are going to be good for the long term? I mean, maybe it's an opportunity to jump in. Some good value deals may be on the horizon. Maybe you've got to ride it out. Dollar cost average down. If it's a good company, what are you worried about? Don't let the FOMO or the fear get to you. I had friends who were during this was watching all the bad news, concerned, stressed, and he had to stop watching because he had to start buying shares because he saw all these opportunities. So these concerns all come after Tokyo plans to repay creditors of Mt. Gox after losing $500 million of Bitcoin in 2014. Now, this will be interesting to see what happens with this Mt. Gox Bitcoin. Okay, where it goes, where it ends up, if it'll flood the market. Selling pressure has been quite constant, said Matthew Dibb, Chief Operating Officer at Singapore-based crypto asset manager Stack Funds. Crypto.com itself is one of the fastest growing cryptocurrency businesses in the world. Keegan Francis, crypto editor and expert of Finder, told The Sun, the coin has many uses, but most notably is that it can be used to stake crypto on the mobile. Oh, come on. What bullshit is that? Okay, yeah. And this is where it's turning into a Crypto.com advertisement. And you can go through that on your own time, guys, if you want to stake it. But, okay, so JPMorgan are talking up crypto. Let's have a bit of a talk about this, guys. JPMorgan are talking up Ethereum. It has more uses than Bitcoin. You know, there's things you can do with Ethereum that you can't quite do with Bitcoin. But it's expensive to transact. It's expensive to use. And there are cheaper alternatives out there. Now, honestly, if you were putting a proposal in your business, would you look at Ethereum that's going to be much more expensive than a more established, reputable business as a network? Can you see any reason to use it other than nefarious means? Or creating a new Ethereum-based, non-fungible tokens or something on the back of it. A new Ether token that you're going to sell. What do you reckon? Let me know your opinions on this one in the comments, guys. I mean, hey, if you're making money in crypto, good on you. Keep making money. Don't blame you. I'm mining it, but we'll have to see where it goes in the future, guys. Thanks for watching, and check out this recent video from the RBA warning of a Bitcoin crash just 8 days ago. I wonder if they timed it, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.